Today's episode, I'm gonna tell y'all how I grew my social media following from literally nothing. So from November like 8th or 9th to January 1st, I went from 3,500 followers to 100,000. Welcome back to another episode of the Chronicles of Mike Murphy. I am your host, comedian Mike Murphy. Hey, before we go any further, please do me a favor. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, stop what you're doing and hit the subscribe button. Like, share, comment, tell a friend and tell a friend. Any way that you can help contribute to growing the audience on my channel, I greatly appreciate it. Because I said it before, I'll say it again. Without you, there is no me, and for that, I am forever thankful. Today's Saturday. This episode should have came out yesterday, but I got busy. My apologies. I had a doctor's appointment. I had a show to go to. It was just a hectic day, so I'm giving it to y'all today instead of making y'all wait till Monday. I hope your weekend is going fine thus far. Enjoy the rest of today. Enjoy tomorrow. Let's get ready for that work week on Monday. I'll have a new video then. Somebody reached out to me and said they wanted to know more about business and do videos like that. I got a video that I did about how I started my pizza shop. I'm gonna find that comment again and I'm gonna link it to do, but I appreciate the feedback. So today's episode, I'm gonna tell y'all how I grew my social media following from literally nothing. You know what I'm saying? So without any further ado, let's jump into the episode. So in today's episode, I'm gonna take y'all back to November of 2022. That's when my Instagram took off from 3,400 followers to over 100,000 by January 1st. Because January 1st is the day I hit 100,000. So I'm going to take y'all a little bit on that journey of how I grew that and what happened. You know what I'm saying? So maybe to inspire some people who are trying to be content creators or trying to grow their following, whatever, this might be the video for you. Maybe it's just entertainment value. Either way, let's just get into it. So in November of 2022, very beginning of November, I kept saying I was going to make this one video. Now, no. You know what? I'm doing y'all a disservice. Let me take y'all back a little further. Rest in peace to a friend, a brother, a mentor in comedy, my man David A. Arnold, right? So one day I was at the Laugh Factory and David was shooting the behind the scenes documentary portion to his upcoming second comedy special he was shooting. It ain't for the week. It's on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, check it out. His first one was called Fat Ballerina. I don't think it's on Netflix anymore, but both of them are hilarious. That's how I got familiar with David, was Fat Ballerina during COVID. So then when the world opened back up, I linked up with him at the comedy club, told him I was a fan, asked him a couple questions, and we got cool like that. So he's kind of mentoring me. So I came into the Laugh Factory one night and I seen all the cameras there, the camera crew. He was the star. And that was the first time that in real life I saw somebody like being a star. Like he was the main attraction, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, this is crazy. This is what I want. I want this feeling right here. So I remember I asked him like, yo, like, what did you do? How did you get to this point? Blah, blah, blah. And he had been doing comedy for like 20 some years, but he was a TV writer. So he was putting comedy on the back burner. He was doing it locally, but the world didn't know him because he was writing for TV shows. He wrote That Girl Lele. He wrote a bunch of stuff, you know what I'm saying? He was doing good with that. So comedy kind of took the back burner. And so I was talking to him and I remember the one thing he said to me, we talked for like 10 minutes. And the one thing that stood out, he was like, work on your social media. Now, me, I'm going to tell you right now, I hated the fact that he said that because I felt like I was better at telling jokes than I was on social media. At that point in time, I hadn't found my niche yet. So I'm like, I don't want to have to do this social media so people will see me come do stand-up. Like, that's whack. He's like, that's the game, though. So there's people who play the game according to the rules and succeed. And there's other people who play the game according to how they think things should be, and they don't succeed. Which one you gonna be? And I remember he said that, and I was like, damn, gotta work on my social media. So that message was burning my brain, right? Fast forward, the special comes out, it's a hit, he does well, whatever, boom, boom, boom. So we're supposed to go, he's allowing me to open for him in Pittsburgh at the exact same theater that got me back into comedy in 2019. So I was excited. The morning that he passed away, I didn't know he'd passed away yet. I bought my plane ticket because it was super cheap. And I hit him like, yo, bro, I got my ticket. I'm just letting you know we good to go. Hit me later. Never heard from him. Later that night, the news spread that he passed away. I was kind of hurt by that, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't able to attend his funeral because I was shooting a movie, my first movie. But I was like, I know he'd want me to be here instead of there. So anyways, I'm kind of getting off course, but I want y'all to know that how important his influence on me was and how much it meant. So I kept making social media videos, but I wasn't consistent. I would make one here, one there, go a couple days, make another one. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't really found my groove yet. So one day I kept telling myself, yo, I'm gonna make this Timberland video because I be seeing too many people in these small market cities like Orlando, Kansas City, Indianapolis, like those cities, them small market cities be wearing any Timberlands they want. They don't be caring. They just think they got a tree on them. Oh, these is fresh. They don't be fresh. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna make this video like a tutorial about which ones you should and which ones you shouldn't wear. I kept saying I was gonna do it, didn't do it. So one day, I remember this day like it was yesterday, my daughter was supposed to go to the after school program. That's where I usually pick her up from. But because she did something wrong in school, I told her, you ain't going to the after school program. I'll pick you up right when school lets out. She's like, all right. Well, I don't know what time school gets out because I never picked her up right after school. So when I got to the school and I'm waiting there, I'm like, bro, what time they get out? I go on the website. I'm like, bro, I'm an hour early. But I wasn't driving back home to just have to turn right back around in 15 minutes to go back and get her. So I was like, I'm gonna just wait here. So then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just make the video. You know what I'm saying? It took me, I think, 2 takes, maybe one. I could be mistaken. It was 1 or 2 takes. I made this Timberland video. I didn't put much thought into it. Just boom, boom, boom. Wasn't even really trying to be that funny. I was throwing little funny things in there, but the purpose of it really wasn't comedy, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So I make the Timberland tutorial. I post it. Go about my business. You know what I'm saying? Couple days go by, whatever. And at that point, I don't know what it was about that day, but I made a video every single day after that since that video. Now that video didn't do nothing on my page. Like it was on Facebook and it was on my page and it didn't do anything. Like I think it had maybe 1,200 views, which was average for videos on my page at that time. It had 34 or 3,500 followers. So getting 1,200 views was good. I would be like, oh, this video is pretty okay. Prior to that, I had did a Brittany Griner video. Wasn't really about her. It was just about how people wanted the president to negotiate her release from Russia. And I'm like, what do you think this is? And that one did 18,000. I remember I think I got a hit, but that was nothing came of it. So then when I got 1,200 on that video, something like that, I was like, oh, it's average, whatever. I kept making videos every single day after that for the next week. And I don't know why I did that because I never was that consistent, but I did. So one day I'm in my bed laying down talking to my girl at the time and I get a DM from a page, I think it's called Deadstock23. It's a shoe reseller out of Jersey. He DM'd me like, yo, what's good, bro? I reposted your video because I have a shoe content page. I thought it was hilarious, but I tagged the wrong person because what happened was somebody else seen my video, took it, put their watermark on it with their name. So when that dude saw it in Jersey, he just tagged that dude. And then people was in the comments like, nah, that ain't him, this is him. So I guess he went to that dude's page like, oh, this ain't dude, he stole this from somebody else. So when he found out that it was me, he hit me up like, yo, I re-tagged you. It's kind of going crazy on my page. You might want to interact with the comments, telling people like, yo, that's me, follow me or whatever, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, oh, good look. When I go to his page, it's had 150,000 views. And it had been maybe 2 days on his page. So I'm like, okay, so hey, thanks, that's me. Thanks for the repost. Doing stuff like that. Didn't really know what I was doing at the time. So then I started noticing my following start to go up a little bit. So I had one from 34, 3,500 followers to 2 days later, I had maybe 6,000. I'm like, oh, this is my shit booming a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Then here's where it really started to take off. Funk Flex reposted the video directly from my page though, not from that dude's page. He tagged me. Yo, this tutorial funny. This is facts, some shit like that, right? Boom, it starts to take off, right? It starts going crazy. Now my followers, I'm averaging 2,500 new followers a day. Then I told you on my page, that Timberland video didn't do really well. It was booming on that dude from Jersey's, the shoe reseller page. It was going crazy over there. But on my page, it wasn't really doing that. Then once people started coming to my page, it started to take off. I'm like, oh, now it's getting the ball rolling. Then on Facebook, it started to take off. Angie Martinez reposted it on her story. I'm like, oh, this is crazy. Noriega recommented on the thing. I'm like, oh, it's really happening. Following was going up. I remember somebody hit me and said, what kind of video are you going to do next to basically match that? And I was like, well, I ain't trying to match that. I'm trying to do better. But let me think. I don't want to get pigeonholed into just doing like a Timberland video. So the next video I did was a liquor video. And I said, like, if you see these drinks at your family function, these members of your family are there. And I did like 3 drinks or something. My boy Blig hit me up and was like, yo, you got to do a part 2, but you got to add tequila and something else and something else. I was like, all right, cool. I made that one. The first drink on there was a bottle of E&J. And I said, E&J, this is the national drink for domestic violence. And I started describing your aunt and uncle who drink it. That one was the first video on my page that hit 1 million. It did it in one day. Boom. Shot straight to 1 million. Boom. Quick. I'm like, damn. Then the Timberland video ended up hitting 1 million on my page. Boom. So I made another video about my daughter wearing these Walmart sneakers. I'm like, them ain't Jordans. Them is Joanna Man on the side. That video hit 3 million. Took off on TikTok and Instagram. I'm like, oh, my page is going crazy. Then I made another Jordan video. Then I made different parts of the liquor videos. Kept adding to the liquor videos. Just using different ones. Different Timberlands, different shit. I was just finding like basically shoes, boots, liquor, and it was going up. Then I'm a fragrance collector. At one point I had like 168 bottles of cologne. So I started doing these videos called Frag Friday, where I would drop like 2 or 3 fragrances for men. I wasn't really doing women. And at the time, my girlfriend, she had like 300 some bottles, but I wasn't doing it for women because I don't really have a woman following, and I don't really know about women's perfumes and stuff. So I was just doing men's. I would do these cheap ones for people. These ones are more expensive. These are luxury. These are for the summer. These are for date night. These are for the winter. This for the gym. This for the office. All that stuff I was doing every Friday, Frag Friday. Boom, boom, boom. Then people start reaching out for me to do promo for their product or their business or whatever. I start doing that. Them start going up. I did one for a dude. He does like micro pigmentation, like basically tattoo your head to look like you got a hair, like you got a low cut, you know what I'm saying? But it's a tattoo. And I don't know what it was about that one because the ads usually didn't do as good as my regular videos, but they did okay. This one did like 600,000 views. I guess it looked like I was getting the surgery done because the dude's picture I used looked like me, I suppose. Hairline was cooked. And it was like a view like that. That went off. Then I made a video about like toys from back in the day. Winter coats that we wore, Nextels, 2A pagers, a video about that. Million. I got like 15 videos that did 1 million views within the first couple months. So from November like 8th or 9th to January 1st, I went from 3,500 followers to 100,000. People thought I was buying the followers. I'm like, if you know anything about me, you know goddamn well I'm never paying for a follower. I won't even pay for that little verified badge. You got me twisted, bro. Like, I'm a real dude. I'm not paying for no followers. The views match. I had 25,000 followers and had 3 videos that hit 1 million views. Did I bought the views too? So I just ignored that, you know what I'm saying? And then people started really like gravitating towards me like, yo, you funny as hell. Start doing this. Then I start getting the hate comments. Oh, this dude ain't funny, he corny, this lame ass, da-da-da. I'm like, okay, cool. So I ignored a couple of them. Then I made a PSA. And I said, yo, bro, listen, I be ignoring y'all, be just trying to have fun, trying to make people laugh. Y'all be coming in the comments. If you disagree, that's cool. But as soon as you start disrespecting me, I'm gonna make an example out of you. And I was like, so if I'm willing to make an example out of my daughter or myself, imagine what I'll do to you. So chill with the disrespect or I'm putting you on the Summer Jam screen. No, about a week later, somebody said something, baked them. They was like, hey, dude is crazy with the roast. And every time somebody would do it, I would put them right up there and cook them. My following kept growing. Now, here's the mistake I made. It felt like a job. And I was like, I don't want to have to post every day. Like, this is draining. Sometimes I just want to chill, right? My page got deactivated. Like, they said I violated the community guidelines. So when that happened, I was like, oh, thank God. Like, I want my page back, but it gives me a couple days to not have to post anything. I linked up with a dude that I know. He got my page back for me. I'm like, good look, paid him, right? Couple of days later, a week later, hey, take it again. I hit dude right back up. Yo, bro, I need this. He was like, bet. On New Year's Eve, he got the page back. Like New Year's, going into New Year's Day. He got the page back, and I was at like, I think like 98,000 followers. The next morning, New Year's Day, I hit 100K. I'm like, yes. Kept posting again every day. Posting every single day. Monday through Sunday. Sunday through Monday, yo. Like whatever Slim Shady said. Posting. It was getting tiring, but I kept doing it. I was getting addicted to the likes, the views, the comments, the positive affirmations. That's how you get sucked in. Instagram and Facebook and all these social media sites know that. It's like an endorphin. People telling you funny, they resharing it. Yo, you the funniest, bro. People DM you. People see me out. Can I get a picture with you? That social media knows people thrive off that. So the moment you stop posting, they punish you. And that's what they did to me. So I remember I got the page taken a third time in January, like the end of January. And I hit dude up again. He's like, yo, I'm not even going to charge you this time. I'm going to just get it back because they're doing something over there. And I feel like it's my fault because maybe I'm not getting the strikes erased. So don't even charge. I'm not going to charge you this time. I'll get it back. I'm like, cool. When I get the page back, I'm back home in Pittsburgh visiting family for a birthday party. So I get the page back. I post a liquor video from Uncle Nearest whiskey. Made a video for that. It takes off right away. That was like 500K the first day. I'm like, damn. The lady, her name is Fawn Weaver. Shout her out. She's going through something right now, but I'm rocking with you. You're going to overcome. She reached out like, oh, boom, boom, boom. We're going to talk. I'm like, cool. So I thought maybe there was going to be like a little sponsorship there. Not, you know what I'm saying? Not materialized, but I still support her. Even though I don't drink whiskey like that, I still rock with her. And you should go buy her products because she's booming. Anyways, the next day I was like, yo, I'm not posting no more while I'm home. I'm just enjoying my family. So for like 2 or 3 days, I didn't post nothing. I was gaining like 2,500 followers every day. As soon as I did that, I swear to God, my shit just started I started to lose followers. I'm like, oh, Instagram on some nut shit. Come on, dog. I started posting again. It started picking up again. But then it kind of plateaued. I went from 3,500 to 100,000 in less than 2 months. Then to get from 100,000 to 200,000 took me over a year. So I was getting discouraged. I stopped posting as much. I stopped caring. And then I was like, you know what? I got to get consistent again because this is going to be what draws people to me to sell tickets doing live comedy, which is my ultimate goal. So one day I see Kevin Hart, Joey Wells, a couple of them Plastic Cup boys at the studio, at Kev's studio, we're filming something. And I'm telling him, like, I stopped posting every day because it felt like a job. And he said, well, it is a job. You want to be doing that or a regular job? And I was like, damn, he's right. Well, needless to say, I ended up having to go back and work a regular job because I didn't take that one serious and the money slowed up. So now I need to get another job again. So then I got consistent with it again. Then I got burnt out. It's an up and down. It's a roller coaster, whatever. So, but yeah, it took off. So now I'm at like almost, I'm about to hit 209,000 in probably, a week or so. And on this, but then Facebook is growing. My TikTok is growing. My YouTube is growing. And it's just, bro, so for anybody out there, don't get discouraged, man. It's very, very, very frustrating. You don't understand the algorithm. You will put your all into a video, post it, and then it don't do nothing. No kind of views. Then you'll just put one up, just shooting the shit. It'll do 1 million. You'll be like, bro, I got 2 videos right now to hit 1 million like last month or like within the last month that I didn't even try to be funny in. I just was like, just cracking like slight jokes. I didn't put no effort into it. It was a one take. I filmed it, put it up, hit 1 million. I'm like, bro, come on, man. So it's one of those things where it does get frustrating, but anybody who's out there thinking I bought any followers or views or anything, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I grew my following from the ground organically, and I built a lot of relationships. I'm cool with Method Man. So many people, I don't even want to name drop, but I met so many people from my social media and my talent by being on social media that it's changed my life drastically. So I don't regret it at all. Now what I'm trying to do is something different with YouTube than it is Instagram. And so I'm trying to figure that out. But hopefully everything I do on social media will lead to people seeing that I got a comedy show coming up and they say, yo, I want to go see him live, and they buy tickets. That's the ultimate goal. So if you want to support me in any kind of way, you can buy merch when I drop it. You can subscribe to the channel. You can watch the videos. But most importantly, if you see that I have a show in your city, buy tickets. That is the ultimate favor you could do for me, is support me that way. I will be forever grateful for that, because that is my dream, is to do live stand-up comedy. And to tie this all back in, when my page took off and everything started to change for me, I remember thinking, David A. Arnold was right. Focus on your social media. And that's what I did. So now I got to take it up a notch to get to the next level. But I appreciate those wise words from him. Rest in peace, David. You're my brother. We miss you. We love you. And thank you for all the guidance you gave me, because it has made a tremendous difference in my life. So to anybody out there who's thinking about doing social media, or is doing it but is not getting the results, getting frustrated, just keep at it. Because I seen a quote, and I'll leave y'all with this. It said, you don't get burnt out from doing the things that you're doing. You get burnt out when the outcome isn't as much as you would like. It's not as desired. Like if you went to your job and you're like, man, I'm just burnt out from this job. You work at FedEx delivering packages. If you went to FedEx on Monday morning, they said, hey, from now on, we're going to pay you $100,000 a week. You're going to work the same schedule. You would not get burnt out from that job nowhere near as fast as you would by making $30 an hour, whatever they pay. It's because the outcome is not as desired as you would like it. So if I make these videos every day and I don't make no money off them, I might get burnt out from them. But if I know that if I make a video for y'all and it's going to pay me $10,000, guess what? Y'all be getting 3 videos a day. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you don't get burnt out from the actual activity. You get burnt out from the results. So just keep going, because consistency pays off, and that's the only way. And Steve Harvey said it best. The only way to guarantee that it never happens is by quitting. As long as you keep going, there's always an opportunity for it to happen for you. So I hope you can take that message and apply it to your life in some way. And that's that, man. So that concludes this episode of the Chronicles of Mike Murphy. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, man. Be safe this weekend. Again, I will see y'all Monday. And if you're new to the channel, stop what you're doing and hit the subscribe button. If you're not, like, share, comment, tell a friend and tell a friend. Any way that you can help contribute to growing the audience on my channel, I greatly appreciate it. Because I said it before, I'll say it again. Without you, there is no me. And for that, I am forever thankful. I will see you guys on Monday. Stay safe.